Yeah, it's October 13th, Tuesday, in the afternoon. I'm revisiting a place where I got tons and tons of coins with my brothers, Meekers, by the Cajon Pass. Only reason I'm doing this, I've got to meet a friend of mine, Jordon Bullo, in Fontana, and I've got a little time to kill here. He graciously brought me 5 buckets of dirt from the Oktoberfest in Randsburg. So I'm going to pick it up over there. So I thought, well, let me go over to Meekers for a while. What Meekers was, it was built in the early 1900s. They had a garage, restaurant, gas station, post office, a little combination, bus stop, bungalows for rent, all kinds of stuff. And they had to rebuild it a couple times. So it has quite a history, and we found a lot of coins here. Unfortunately, once people found out where we were doing this, it became like a circus. I mean, there were just people everywhere, every day of the week. There's like the holes here were like the craters of the moon. But I thought, okay, I've got, about an hour to kill, so I might as well go back here. Things have changed a little bit, I guess, from the rains. These bushes have grown way up. They never were that big before. So anyway, see if I don't know if there'd be a coin left here, but I'll look around. Maybe after all the rains, it moves something around and some washed down from someplace. Who knows? I mean, it could be people are still coming here, for all I know, to look for coins. But we'll give it a shot, show you if I actually find anything. Okay, I've got a hit. Piece of lead. Pretty sure this is going to be trash. That must be another piece of lead. I don't know what that is. Huh. Could be lead. Okay, that's some aluminum there. Well, I've been here for some time. So far, no coins. Yep, that's what it is, a nail. Yep. Okay. Is it a nail? No. Oh, okay, roundness. Weedy. What's the date? Well, I cleaned it up some. It's 1930 something. It could be 1932. I'm not sure. 35 maybe. Check it at home. So I got 1 coin so far, and tons of junk. Didn't get skunked. Well, this matched up to it. Should be a coin in this little creek. So maybe something got washed down here. Did I see something? Yes, I did. Another weedy. Okay, 40 something, maybe a 44. I think this is going to be more trash, is my guess. That's it, some hunk of lead. Since there was a garage here in the old days, you used to use lead a lot, body work and all that. And there's probably some more of it in there. Now there's something iron, you can see the rust. There it is, an old spark plug. Okay, that's real centered, so let's see. Okay, let's see something. Oh, buffalo, good. Something besides a penny. I'm going to clean it off and see if I can tell the possibility it's 1935. Maybe. That's toward the surface, whatever it is. And another piece of lead. Yeah, I see they're trying to sell the Meekers area here. See what happens. Yeah, here's my total, just 3 coins, 2 Wheaties, and 1 buffalo. So now I got to take off and meet Jordan so I can get my buckets of dirt. Yeah, I was going to say I've got a lead on another place that's a few miles from here that I think might turn out to be pretty good. But I'm going to be on vacation. I won't be back till next month, so depending on how the weather is, maybe I'll be able to see if I can find this place. It's a little sketchy as far as where it is, so, but if I find it, I think it might yield some artifacts and coins. Well, here's all the dirt Jordon Bullo gave me. He gave me about 6.5 buckets from Sleepy Bear Mine, and then 1 bucket from his buddy's claim in Coolgardie. So that ought to keep me busy. Thanks again. A shout out to Jordan. Appreciate your hard work filling all those things up for me and hauling it all the way home. Thank you again. So it's Wednesday, October 14th. This is Larry, and I'm just starting to run the dirt that Jordon Bullo gave me. That I've got 1 bucket that he gave me that came from Coolgardie, claim that his buddy has out there that I've been on, I think, twice. And so I'm going to run that. That may be the only one I'll have time to run. We'll see. Well, about 2/3 of the way down. So I'm eager to see what the cleanup's going to be like. Okay, I got that bucket done from Coolgardie. So now I'll do a cleanup and then I'll show you what we got in the pan. Okay, nothing too exciting in the classifier, but now we'll pan it. Alright, not one speck in the safety pan, so I always use a safety pan because I tend to pan pretty fast, but didn't lose anything. Of course, hopefully there's something to lose. We'll find out in the next pan. Let's see if anything shows up. It's getting a little dark. Oh yeah, there's a piece right there. Okay. There's one. Maybe the only one. There's another one up there, a little one. Okay. I think I saw another one besides this one just float away. There's another one. So there's 3 or 4 pieces. Okay, didn't get skunked. Okay, now I'm running some of the dirt Jordon gave me from the Sleepy Bear mine. And one problem with the dirt from that area, it has so much tungsten in it. Tungsten's pretty heavy. So it's, I think, even worse than black sand sometimes, trying to get it out of the way when you're panning. But we'll do it. As long as there's some gold mixed in with it, that's all that matters. We can cope. Some lumpy stuff here. So I've got quite a bit of dirt that's chunky here, that's hard. So I'm going to let that sit in the header box and kind of dissolve. Seems to be the easiest way to do that. Okay. Yeah, it's just falling apart now. Yep, there we go. All dissolved. Okay, I'm going to pan out the concentrates from the first bucket from Sleepy Bear, and it doesn't look like he had in the bucket itself. I don't think he had classified it down, so there's a lot of rocks and all that, so it wasn't a full bucket. Well, it's starting to get almost too dark to see anything out here, but I'm pretty sure I see some little real small, super fine flakes. Fly poop specks, as they call them. There's, let's see, that's probably that tungsten. Yeah, it throws you off, fools you. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think some real fine stuff. That's okay. Yeah, there's some right there, really small. Another one small. So there's a little bit in there. So I've still got it's about 6 buckets to go, something like that. Might have to wait till after my vacation to do that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be able to do a little tomorrow. I'm trying to get ready to go. All right, so I'm working on another bucket of dirt from the Sleepy Bear mine in Randsburg, California. Wasn't able to go this time when they had their Oktoberfest, so this makes up for a little bit. I've been up there, I don't know, numerous times, even when they're not having festivals. Joe lets, if I give him a call, stay out of his way, he lets me come up there and work the claim. It's usually fairly fine stuff. Once in a while you'll find some coarse material, and nuggets have been found too. A lot of pieces of quartz mixed in with this dirt. The Sleepy Bear is kind of a funny area, a lot of places you see a bunch of quartz laying on the ground, you think that's where the gold is, but it's really not that way with Sleepy Bear. It's pretty much there you look for any kind of little mound or, you know, and then it's going to be right at the bottom of the mound, or any little place where it looks like water ran down, little in a small channel. It's going to be there. And it normally isn't real deep. You keep going deeper and deeper, think you're going to get to better stuff. It usually isn't. It's more towards the surface. I know when I was a kid, my dad had a hard rock mine in, let's see, where was it? Victorville. He was always following the honeycomb quartz. He said that would lead to the gold. Unfortunately, he forgot 1 week to pay the annual fees, figured he'd go in late, and somebody else claimed it up right when we were in the honeycomb quartz. Alright, so I've got the cons and the old Australian gold grabber. So we'll pan it down and see if there's any flakes at all. I checked my safety pan. Looks like the grabber did grab it all. I don't see any in there, so that's good. And let's go to the grabber. I might put it in a different pan. It's kind of hard to see it in the grabber. On the camera anyway. Yeah, I see some pieces. Okay, let me put it in a different one. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, there's small flakes of gold. Quite a few small ones, actually. And then that white stuff's the tungsten. Yeah, pretty good batch. I'm going to run this bucket. It's only about a little over a third full, so I still have quite a few full ones left, but I'm supposed to be getting ready to go on a vacation, so I'll just run this and I'll have to be. So none of this stuff is classified, so got quite a few rocks and then clumps of dirt. I'll have to let it disintegrate here. Yep, that one got away. Okay. Well, let's see what I got out of it's about a third of a bucket. I believe it's the stuff, the last bit I took out of this bin. So some gold should have settled at the bottom there. Oh yeah, I'm seeing some little bigger pieces. Okay. Yeah, Jordan had put it in one of these type containers here for mixing concrete. And so then I just shoveled it into 5-gallon buckets. So this was the last of it. I mean, I still have more buckets to go through, but this was the last little bit that I put in a 5, and it was only about a third. Okay, yeah, so there's some nice pieces there. It's kind of cloudy, so it's hard to see it, I'm sure, on this video. Let's see. Okay, it's Saturday afternoon, October 17th, I think, and been getting ready to go on vacation, so I'm taking a little break from that, running some more dirt from the stuff Jordon Bullo gave me from Sleepy Bear Mine in Randsburg. Again, it's not, as you can see, it hasn't been classified, so even though there is 6 or 7 buckets, in reality, as far as dirt goes, there's less than that. So we have to take that in consideration when I figure out how much I got. Sometimes when I have dirt that's clumped up like this, what I do is I soak it in a 5-gallon bucket for a few hours, break it up. But not this time. Not this time. I don't have time to mess with it. So we'll just run it. Obviously, I may lose a little bit of something if it doesn't break down all the way and just runs through the sluice. But we'll take that chance this time. Getting some real dark clouds overhead all of a sudden. I guess it could possibly rain, which for California is a good thing. Okay, here's I classified before I panned. What's that? Is that a piece of metal or rock, I guess? I thought I saw something interesting in here. Oh, here we go. Got a cubic piece. See the sides? Okay. Well, let's see if we have anything in here. I thought I actually saw a small piece right in the sluice in the riffles. Wasn't sure. I think, yeah, I'm seeing some real small stuff. I get that big thing out of there. Yeah, there's some pieces, small pieces. I don't know if they'll show up on camera, but anyway, there are some small pieces there. Specks. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's more and more. Here's some bigger, little bigger specks. A little bigger one up there. Yeah. Now, there's quite a bit of small stuff in that bucket. That's pretty. Well, on to another bucket. After this one, I just have, let's see, 1.5 buckets left. And this one has quite a bit more caliche in it than the other ones. So Jordan, the bucket I'm going through now is the one you gave me with the black tape on it. It looks a little different. It seems to have more caliche in it. Is this one also from Coolgardie? So when you see this, and maybe you could give me a comment on it so I'll know where it's from. Okay, Jordan, if you're watching this, this is the concentrates I'm panning out from the bucket that you gave me with the black taped handle on it, and I'm not seeing anything. Now the material seems super light. In other words, as far as heavy goes, it was weight, that is. It was real light material, like not much mineralization in it. So anyway, wherever that came from, no go. Here's the last approximately 1.5 buckets I ran. You can see a lot of flakes in there. Some more popping through. Okay, here's a total concentrate from all the buckets. I don't have time to clean it all out because I'm packing up to leave on a trip for a couple weeks. So this is probably the last video you'll see from me for a little while. But then I should have a whole bunch of stuff to show you. Anyway, you can see the gold there. I'll keep moving this black sand out of the way, and some more should be coming through. I'm just going to go through this real fast, so you probably won't see all of it, but you can get an idea.